of their lives for the Today is 15th August 2022. Today marks India's 76th Independence Day and 75 years of India's independence. As we stand on the cusp of the 76th Independence Day, it is our foremost duty to acknowledge and bow our heads in reverence to the struggle of our forefathers to win us this freedom. They had envisioned a free country where citizens can dedicate their lives for the upliftment and betterment of the nation and not to some foreign masters. Is this really the freedom that our brave forefathers laid their lives for? Ask yourself, is this Netaji's India? Is today's India Bhagat Singh's India? Is this the India that Gandhiji dreamt of? Today we are seeing a conscious attempt to blur the lines between the government and the nation. There is a tendency to pledge to a unitary idea of India, and those who fail are touted as Deshdrohis or anti-nationals. It is time that we remind them that our love for our nation is beyond any unitary ideology. Our nation has nurtured us. It has protected us. It has given us a sense of belonging. In turn, we as citizens have dedicated our lives to the nation's betterment and growth. The relationship is dialogical, which we must acknowledge and further. We do not require the seal of anyone else to prove our patriotism, especially not from the one who believe in raising our prized diversity for a monolithic idea of India. Our love for India is not some abstract idea of India. It is the people, the land, the values that make our great nation. My reverence for India is not for anyone or any idea in particular, but for the toiling citizens, the freedom fighters, and the everyday struggle to keep the idea of India alive. My nationalism is ornate with the ideas of unity, equality, fraternity. It cannot be overshadowed by the tar of hate, violence, and deprivation. What makes us Indian? The fact that we were born in this great nation, the fact we reside here. I think our connect with our nation is reborn every day when we help a fellow citizen in need, or when we celebrate our vibrant festivals together, or when we mourn together in the event of a loss, or when we break into a jubilant cheer for Team India. We might speak different languages, but we all shed a tear of joy when India wins the World Cup. We might have different tastes of cuisines, but have the same reverence for our farmers and the food grains they grow. Our attires may be different, but when we see the tricolor rise, every one of us stand in pride. It is this unity in diversity that we must preserve at all cost. No force of evil should be allowed to divide us on parochial lines. Our freedom is not some idea that is up in the air. It is the freedom to live our lives as per our choice, without causing any harm or detriment to others. Let us pledge to keep this connect with our country and our countrymen alive. On the completion of India's 75 years of independence, I want to ask you, are we really a free country? Is there any freedom of speech? Is there any freedom of conscience? Are our streets free for our women? Are our children sheltered from the venom of hate? Is every citizen free from hunger? Is food grain available and accessible for everyone living in this country? Is the gap between the rich and the poor merged today? Are everyday essentials within the common man's reach? If the answer is no, then we are yet to build an India of our dreams, true to the vision of our forefathers that was dreamt at the time or at the stroke of the midnight hour. Let us dream of an India that will be true to the vision of our freedom fighters. Let us dream of an India that upholds the right of every last citizen living in this country, where children live without fear, where women are empowered every day, and everyone continues to live in peace and harmony. Let us pledge to build an India that is free from divisive forces, an India of our dreams. The ruling dispensation at the center is claiming that we are living in Amrit Kal. Ask yourself one simple question. As India marks 75 years of its independence, are we really living in Amrit Kal? Is this the Amrit Kal we all dreamt of? Where the Indian rupee is weakening by the day, where prices of fuel, petrol, diesel are shooting through the roof, where the economy is in complete shambles. Is this the Amrit Kal Gandhiji dreamt of? Is this the Amrit Kal Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose dreamt of? Is this the Amrit Kal Bhagat Singh, or for that matter, Matungini Hajra, laid their lives for? Is this the Amrit Kal you imagined 10 years before? We don't want this Amrit Kal. We don't want anyone from Delhi sitting in the ivory towers of Lutyens, Delhi to dictate and tell me what I want to wear and who I want to work with, what I want to eat and who I want to fall in love with. I want to take my own decisions. I want an India where people will have the right to take decisions of their life. I want an India where what I want to eat, what I want to wear, what I want to, who I want to work with, who I want to talk with, will be decisions taken by me. I don't want anyone to dictate me, sitting from anywhere in the country, to tell me how I want to live my life. I will appeal to each and every one, especially to the ones who are listening to this today, especially the youth, that we don't want to be a land of philosophers anymore. Enough. We've already wasted 8 years. Do you really want to waste another 5 years, 7 years, 8 years of your life? We really don't want to be a land of philosophers anymore. We have to be a nation of doers. And if you want to do, you have to dominate. You have to hit the streets, you have to pick it up from the road, and the rest becomes history. And if we remain united, we will be able to build an India we all have dreamt of. Our forefathers of the country has dreamt of, where we are able to protect the social fabric of the country, where we are able to protect the constitution, where everyone has the right to talk, everyone has the right to express. And as we celebrate 75 years of India's independence, we have to take that place today. That come what may, we will fight till the last drop of our blood, but will not let India be ruled by these divisive forces and be divided on the lines of religion anymore. If I am the I in India, you are also the I in India. Start doing your bit. Ask yourself one simple question. A lot of people point fingers on others. This should be done, this is right, this is wrong, this could have done in a different way. Are you even doing 1% of what you think should be done? If the answer is no, start doing your bit from today without wasting any further time. With this optimism in my mind and hopes in my heart, I thank each one of you for joining today and wish each one of you a very happy Independence Day from the core of my heart. May the coming years we are able to build an India of our dreams, stay united, and make sure that the people who want to spread this venom of hatred, venom of division, venom of fear are ousted from the country. Thank you very much. A very happy independence to all of you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Vande Mataram.